Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. I'm continuing on my playthrough of Stardew Valley with the Pacifist Valley mod. So instead of attacking you, the monsters will. Oh, hang on. Oh, my game crashed. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, so uh, I'm just going to end this. Oh, I know what happened. No, I don't know what happened. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Let's see if we're good now. Yes. Okay. So that was weird. I don't know why the game crashed. Anyway. So Stardew Valley with Cuddly Monsters because of the Pacifist Valley mod. Not a wimp, but I thought that if channel was supposed to be always relaxing, then well, that's weird. Okay. That's very strange. Then it would not be relaxing if I was like dying and being attacked. Because surprisingly enough, I started having actual trouble in the summer year one. Okay. Gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow, unfortunately. Okay, and the fortune teller says the spirits are in good humor today. I think you have a little extra luck. That actually means that I probably should go to the mines if I have a chance, but I have a lot of stuff to water. So I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. Okay, Deborah, this is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you find them, bring them back to me discreetly. I'll pay well. Thanks, Mayor Lewis. I don't understand what the need for discretion is. Neither he nor Monty are married, so I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, to other people. Let's see. So I actually did add a couple other mods. One is, I forget what's called, look up everything. So then you have, you can look up the stuff you need without having to go into and Google it. Things like, what villagers like and all sorts of stuff. What was the other one? Oh yeah, fishing one, because I am fine motor coordination and hand-eye coordination challenged. So the mini game is just like misery for me. So it's not it's just not, it's not fun. I have never finished the community center because of this. So so I'm going to use the that cheat. Well, I mean, yeah, it is a cheat. I mean, I'm not trying to kid myself here. I thought I had gotten more seeds than that, hadn't I? Maybe not. I guess I was kind of in a hurry. I don't think it was, obviously wasn't a money thing, because I can definitely afford more seeds. I do not remember why I didn't get more. So in theory, I should go to the, I really should go to the mines. And what I really need is the minecart repair, but you know how long that's going to take? I mean, yeah, so I have to get close to the bottom, if not to the bottom. Yeah. So I should probably keep slogging along in the mines because, wait a minute, do I have the cat yet? I don't know, because I'll throw water in there. I don't remember. I'm drawing a complete blank. Oh, wait a minute. Here I do have some seeds to be planted. Okay, so I think, even though I can't see behind there, I think that is all the seeds that need watering, because that's just fertilized, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Throw that in there, that in there, that in there. A strawberry I carry around to give to Elliot, but I don't think I'm going to see him. So my mining stuff is over here. Okay, so the steel heart, a cherry bomb, just in case I need to get somewhere fast. And I'm set. I don't really need to worry about health because I'm not getting attacked. So that's definitely... Oh, I do have the cat. Okay. I thought by summer, yeah, you definitely have the cat. Let's see. A book. And I think spice berries are decent for energy. Yeah. It is lagging a little bit. My computer is pretty old. I think the monitor is a little old too. Okay, let's see if... Yep. Linus is pretty easy to please with the gifts. I guess I should talk to him too. Hi, Linus. I have to be wary of strangers. Most people don't like a wild man. Quote, wild man. Totally understand. Given what he tells you about how people have been treating him, it's not really hard to understand. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so So with this mod, if you've never seen it before, you hit them with a heart. And about as many times as you would normally be hitting them. And with a weapon. And then that's how you hear like a sound like that. And then you get whatever item they would have dropped if you killed them. It's definitely not as easy because you're not swinging a sword or something that, you know, I mean, it's actually kind of tiring, I'll be honest with you. But it's definitely, especially the flying creatures, it's tough. Yeah, like the bats, it's really difficult. So my aim is to get, I'm just going to ignore this guy, to get down to as many floors as I can because I really need to get down to where gold is. So today I'm just, for the most part, I am going to ignore the monsters because I really don't, my priority is to get down to where I can mine some gold. So I don't really care about getting the stuff they have. I don't remember this music. Kind of cool. So I think I've mentioned, I think the behavior, like the mod hasn't changed anything as far as the behavior. I mean, they're coming after you the same way that they used to, oh, there's the ladder. That's great. To attack you. Just now it's like apparently they want lots of attention. So I do need coal, so I'm going to whack these guys. And once they have a heart over their heads, then you've basically, I think, gone as far as you can. You've already gotten some stuff from them. So, like I said, I have never, I don't think I've ever, someone's pulling up outside our house. I don't think I've ever used a mod to make fighting easier in Stardew Valley. But I mean, like I said, it's all about, for this channel, it's all about reducing stress. So just being, for people being able to watch this and know that I am not going to get down to my last health point or die or anything, I think is probably worth it. And I'm playing just a regular game on my phone, so I can still get attacked to my heart's content on my Android. Oops, I'm running out of energy. That's the one thing I keep forgetting. Yes, I still do need energy. Hey, it's 4 p.m. That watering takes a long time. But I should, I think, definitely get down to 45, so that's something. I mean, it's not spectacular, but I didn't realize I had that many spice berries. Okay. Anyway, I think the axe works better on these. And it seems like with the mod, they don't get ticked off when you hit them inadvertently or on purpose with a weapon. It just doesn't get you any, like, love hits, so to speak, that eventually would lead to, you getting them to drop whatever it is they normally drop. It was kind of sad. I was looking at, there is a mod also, like an expanded version of Sebastian. And I was thinking maybe I'd change my mind and not marry Elliot and marry Sebastian. But I'm not sure if it's going to work because it looks like the mod hasn't been updated for like 3 years. And there definitely have been a fair number of Stardew Valley updates since then. So, okay, this one already loves me apparently. That's nice. I'm wondering if maybe... No, it looks like the stairs aren't just in open view. I thought because I wasn't running into them right by the ladder that maybe the stairs were just in open view, but apparently my luck is not as good today as I was led to believe. I'm gonna have to have more salmon very soon because, yeah. So I just need to get down one more floor, and then I'll start at 45 next time. So I think I have to get to, what level do I have to get to for the gold? Pretty far down. Because I have to go through these and then the skeleton levels. I think it's 70? 80? Yeah, so I've got a ways to go. And apparently, the staircase is just... I wonder if I should just use a cherry bomb. I think I'm going to use a cherry bomb over here. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, I have to make sure I can actually get away. That would be a good idea. Yep, there we go. There's a ladder. Okay, so I'm at 45 now. I mean, realistically, I can't see that I'll be able to make 5 more floors before I have to leave. I have like 2, maybe 3 hours. So I guess I could try, but I mean, it's unlikely. Let's face it. Just in case you're not familiar with Stardew Valley, once you hit the a floor number that's what's the word I'm looking for? A thing of 5, whatever it is. I'm hoping my son will help me here. I don't know. So like 5, 10, 15, a what of 5 is that? Multiple of 5, right. Then the elevator will take you directly there next time. So you look at the elevator and you could go, floor 5, 10, 15. So if you, obviously, you, if I leave now at 46, then oh, I'm getting low again. Then, then I have to start again at 45. So anyway, okay, I don't see anything really interesting and it's already 9:40. So I'm going to leave the mine. Can't wait to get the mine carts working. So last time, right as I was quitting, I think the earthquake, happened, if I remember. And so then that opened up this area with a spa. So that's really good to use. Obviously, not now when I'm about to pass out from sleep in a couple hours. But if you've been watering and you but you want to do the mines, then you just go and stand in the water in the spa for, I get a minute or so real time, and you get your energy back, and I think your health too. I forgot, with almost no energy, so I shouldn't do that. So I'm gonna drop some of this stuff off. All right, I don't have a fridge yet, so I guess I'll put that in here for now. And I think I'll leave. No, I definitely actually need my watering can. But I think I'll hold on to the other stuff for now. Where did I put my watering can? Oh, crud. Did I put it in here? I probably did, right? Yes, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to just put the heart in here for now in case I decide I want to. I'm not going to put all my mining stuff back until I see what kind of day it is tomorrow. And if you're not familiar with the foraging map, what do they call it? The forest map. That's what this farm is based on. That's why, although it has all that green stuff for decorations. Okay, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Fortune teller says the spirits are very happy today. So yeah, I should probably go to the mines. Run down in the fish you can only find in the summer. Dorado, rainbow trout, pufferfish, octopus. Yeah, catch them in the morning. That's only if you have sprinklers, obviously. Okay. I'm going to fill up. You know what? I should buy some seeds. But I think I am going to wait till the fortune teller says it's a bad, or at the very least somewhat bad day for luck, because it's only day 4, which means I have plenty of time to grow pretty much anything. I need to decide whether I'm going to buy any trees. Those take 30 days and they're not cheap. Although sometimes the traveling peddler, merchant, whatever, has trees for cheaper than Pierre sells them for. I mean, sometimes her stuff is more expensive. But the trees I've found at least a couple of times can be cheaper, so. It's Thursday. She'll be there tomorrow. So it's worth checking before I buy one from Pierre. I don't know. So what I would do, I guess, is before the end of the summer, I'd buy like a cherry tree. So then it would grow through the fall and it would be ready to bear fruit in the spring, in the beginning of the spring. So it's a thought. But I also do not yet have any animals. So that's something I definitely do want. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in here and then go get my heart. I gave the cat water. So I'm somewhat low on energy, but I'm not sure if it's worth going to the spa because I'm not really low. So I think I'm gonna skip that this time. Okay, so let's see. So I was on, oh, good, Spiceberry, because those are actually really good for, I mean, relatively speaking, they're better than salmon berries are for energy. So I definitely want to grab them when I can. I don't think most of the villagers like them, so, or is it the sweet peas? No, I think it's the Spiceberries. I don't know. Anyway, I have to figure out how to do that look up things mod. How do I access that? Okay. I wonder if by any chance the ladder is just sitting out. Nope, apparently not. Okay. Well, so I actually should probably go back closer to the ladder because in theory on the happy days, it'll be near, fairly near to the ladder, or we'll be just sitting out in the open, in theory. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, was it there before? I could not have walked right by it, could I? I'm just gonna assume I didn't just walk right by it because that would be embarrassing. Okay, so up. Okay, that is good luck. I'm gonna grab the quartz. Oh, and I'm gonna grab the lights. Okay. So yeah, unlikely to see the same situation with the ladder sitting out that soon, I think. Okay, how am I doing? I don't need to get some energy yet. Okay, so I might as well have a spiceberry. I guess I'll hit a couple of these guys. What time is it? 12:50, so I've got enough time to do some hugging of the monsters so they'll drop stuff. Man, these guys take a lot of hits. I mean, hugs. Hey, who does not have a heart above them? That bat. Okay, so that's enough. Bats are really a pain with this mod. Anything flying. You don't realize how much you actually benefit from swinging a sword when you're actually attacking them, like in the normal version. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I definitely appreciate whoever came up with that mod because I think so I was doing a playthrough I started a couple weeks ago, and I mean I got down to, I don't remember what floor, but I was not doing well. It was really weird. I mean, I was definitely struggling. So I thought, wow, I'm stressed out. This is not a relaxing game to play when you have to worry about getting killed all the time. So, and it's not relaxing to watch. So I assume when I run into one of those floors where they're infested, then I'm just gonna have to like hug all the monsters until they're all until they all love me, and then the ladder will open up. See, 310. Okay. Okay, the ladder might be nearer to here. There it is. Okay, so I'm on level 50. I do have room, right? Yeah. Oh, good. Not another slingshot, because I'm obviously not going to use the slingshot. Although I think the mod gives you increasingly effective, I hope, hearts. You know, in the same way you would be getting, you know, a sword or a, I forget what else, when you're playing the normal version. Okay, so it's 410. It's inconceivable that I could get down to 55, I suppose. I'm not going to jinx myself by saying, oh yeah, I have plenty of time. That never works. Hey, Tazmouse, how are you doing? Yeah, killing with cuddles. It's so weird. I mean, I'm still playing the normal game on my Android. I don't know if the mod would even, if they have, you know, if the person made a mod for Android anyway. But, I don't know, it takes your mind off, you know, certain things like health and, oh my god, look at how many times I have to hit him. Wow, the slimes are tough to, it's tough to get the slimes to love you. Seriously. Oh, you're doing crochet? Yeah. It's really nice with like knitting, I know. It when I used to write part-time. I had a full-time job, and then I had to write four articles a month. And so I did it during lunch, and to get my mind to clear out of the work stuff and come up with, you know, what to write and what to write, you know, what subject to write about, and whoops, wrong one. And you know, what to write about it, then I'd knit, and it really like would free my mind up. I don't know how, but something about having your hands busy, you know, really seems to, I don't know. And, you know, it has a very regular rhythm and stuff generally. So I always found it really calming. So I do love knitting. It's just, I don't have time. But I started doing it because I was diagnosed with MS in 2000. And so I had to start laying down a lot. And with ADHD, laying down is just like, it's not, the two things don't really go together. So, so I started knitting, taught myself. My son was about 2, I think. So, of course I had to keep him from picking up the knitting needles and stabbing someone or something with them.
That probably would be the result.
Yeah, you were saying that probably would be the result. Yeah, so I made sure that they were always out of reach. At that point, he was not 6'3" like he is now. So, yeah. So, but it really, I mean, my mom. Oh, there's the thing. My mom and my sister, gonna have time. I guess we'll see. Had been knitting for years, and so, you know, it was. I knew about it. I think if I remember in college, I took a stab at it. I remember knitting what I guess was going to be a scarf. And so I think I learned knitting, the knit and purl stitch. And then I think I just lost interest in it, if I remember. I think I also had, it was really nasty acrylic yarn I had gotten from somewhere. And it just felt so bad on my hands that that was another thing. So, oh, there we go. Just need to get down one more floor. Do I have time? 9:20. I might. Yep. Cool. Okay. Got to 55. So I'm gonna leave. Yeah. Well, my husband is 6'2". I'm 5. Okay, well now, yes, my son was saying he's shorter than that. Now, yes, he may be shorter than that. I'm 5'7", and I'm actually still 5'7", surprisingly enough. And my stepchildren, I have 5 stepchildren, and the only one who is under 6 feet, I think, is my stepdaughter, and I think she's like 5'10". So, my husband has had a few tall children, um, you know, obviously. So that's, I'm trying to think. So that's, yeah, he's had 6 children, and 5 of them are 6 feet or over. So there you go. Oh yeah, yeah, that's always fun. Um, yeah, I know that feeling. I actually got fired after I was diagnosed with MS. So that was fun. Um, and ultimately I didn't want to go to court or anything, but my husband's best friend was a US congressman um, for 20 years, and he's also a Lithuanian Jew, and his parents had to escape the Nazis. And so he feels strongly that and I agree with him that we have a responsibility to other people who need us. So, he said the problem is this guy who owned the company, um, he wasn't just, I mean, so it wasn't just me that he screwed over. Apparently, he probably fired me because he was afraid I would drive up his HR costs. It was a small company. And so uh but apparently what he also was doing, and I had only been there a couple months. There were a couple people who had been with the company for decades, and he was doing what sounded like it was something good. They had been salaried. So, that means for the most part, you don't have to worry about your hours. So, like, in other words, if you're not salaried, if you fall below 30 hours or something, then you can lose your at least in Connecticut, for workers at companies of a certain size. I don't know exactly what the rules are for, in every situation. But in this situation, if you fell below 30 hours a week, then you could lose, not have access to your health benefits, which obviously when you're got a medical problem is when you really need them. So, so when I was salaried, and then when I was diagnosed with MS, they said to me, "Oh, what we're going to do is we're going to make you hourly, so then you don't have to worry about," I forget how they put it, like finding the time to do doctor's appointments and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. Like literally the week that I got diagnosed, I missed 2 days of work because I was in the hospital. And then for the next 3 weeks, I did 40 hours a week, and it was really hard. I had like blurry vision. I was um, falling over a lot. I mean, it was just, I mean, my boss, it was, the owner of the company, and the HR person said, "Oh, well, we won't tell anyone." I was like, "No, you can tell them. I'd rather they knew I had MS than think I was drunk or something." But so sometime soon after, um, I got the diagnosis, they said, yeah, we're going to make you hourly now. So, you have to clock in, but then you don't have to worry about, making up the hours from doctor's visits. And I was like, okay, well, and there were a lot of other weird things that were going on with this guy. He was a very, very strange person and a real jerk. But so what happened is he was doing this to other people who are a lot older than me, who had been with the company for a long time. Oops, I guess I've been forgetting about these guys. And I think both of them had cancer. So what happened then is, if they fell below 30 hours, my impression was, and I probably wasn't off the mark, that he would just be like, "Oh, sorry, you don't have health benefits anymore." He was a jerk. He had inherited the company. So, he had been given, he had been given this company. So anyway, I'm going off on this tangent because of what you said about being in between jobs, but my so what happened is, so I was diagnosed, got fired 3 weeks later. My husband worked for his friend at the time, who was the U.S. congressman, and this was in 2000, and the election was coming up, because this was like October that I got fired, and so we were concerned because now I had no health insurance, and so we were concerned. We'd been planning on getting married anyway, but so my husband really wanted to get me on the government health plan. So, which was lucky because his friend lost the election. So, so then my husband's job obviously ran out in January. So, I'm going to follow your advice, and I'm going to buy the fish from here. So did I buy the puffer fish? Wow, that's expensive. I don't remember. I guess I can look, can I? So anyway, yeah, it was stressful with both of us out of work. My husband was so much better at looking for jobs than I was. I'd look for like a couple hours a day, and then I'd either get discouraged or bored, and I start doing something else. And he basically did it as a full-time job, which was very impressive. So, okay, so I should actually buy that one. But ADHD and like having to look for a job and do stuff for that 8 hours a day does not mix. Plus, what was it? It was kind of hard because I didn't know what I was going to say. Either I got fired because I have MS, or yeah, I left that job after 2 months. I mean, neither one would be good. Whoa. Um, wow. That's really crappy. That's really crappy. I mean, nothing more. Jeez. Wow. Well, um, hey, but here's the plus. This is a really good time to be looking for a job. But wow, yeah, you really got treated like crap. That's is there any recourse you have for it? I mean, I'm assuming that it's not a union, that there isn't any union. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, one of the reasons, I guess, because I worked in the private sector for a while and obviously had like, pretty negative experience in my last private sector job. When we moved here, one of the reasons I did want to work at the university was because, in public universities, I work at a state university, you don't get paid a lot relative to private sector jobs. But you have a lot more stability and you have, do I have anything to give him? Um, you have good benefits. So I have nothing he's going to like. So I guess right now, I don't think he likes that. He's hard to please, actually, in some ways. Oh, well, I don't have anything. So none of the pretty shells are there. Um, yeah. And I think you said you're in Canada, right? Um, but yeah, so like when 2008 came, um, the university like bent over backwards trying to keep from cutting jobs. I mean, they really did. And they did all sorts of things like, instead, offering people to go on 50% or just all kinds of things. Obviously they asked, they gave packages to people who might want to retire early, stuff like that. So it really was, it was kind of a validation because I've been at two private sector companies where there were layoffs, and it was just like, yeah, we're gonna just lay all these people off, and you know, and of course, never was any of the executives. Um, but yeah, it's tough because I work in administration, and there's not a lot of. I worked in retail too, and there are people who have like an unbelievable lack of respect for these kinds of jobs. It's just for that person to say that. Well, you know what? Warehouse workers are what keeps your business going. I mean, what the hell? Um, yeah, wow. But yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. But as I said, at least this is a really good time to be looking. So maybe you can get something besides a warehouse job because those are definitely tough on your body. Like my ex-husband was a contractor and it was like, you have a finite amount of time. Oh, give Elliot the sweet pea, really? Um, you kind of have a finite amount of time before your body breaks down. Um, there's just only like he's 5 years younger than me, so he's 53 now. Um, I mean, I assume he's doing the same job. I have no idea. Um, but it just joints break down. I mean, even my husband and my current husband, um, Elliot. Wait. Oh yeah. So he that did make him very happy. Fantastic. Thank you. Um, whoops. Okay. It's really hard sometimes to talk to them. Deborah, you look puzzled. I guess the hot summer air can make us a little dizzy. I did not think I looked puzzled, but hey, sure. So I guess I'm one step closer, hopefully. What do I have with him? Uh, only one heart, but so I've checked off everything. Hopefully, I really need something. There's got to be a mod that gives you a better idea. Um. Oh, okay. Oh, really? It's gotten worse. Jeez. That's foolish because, there's the market right now is really. Oh, I went over there. The market is really in the. I mean the employees are in the driver's seat. That's very stupid of them, and someone with as much experience as you have. I mean, but yeah, so at least then you weren't. I don't really have a lot of really good stuff. I don't know if I should go and talk to people. Um, you know, it's a good thing that you weren't doing as much of the physical stuff. Yeah, she doesn't have much to say to you. Boy, Gus, give me another pint. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Um, I should have brought parsnips, shouldn't I? Because Pam does have some good recipes. Where am I with her? I have 1 heart, so I'm actually not doing any better with my possible future husband than I am with Pam. So I don't know what that says about me. Might say that Elliot is actually really picky. I always like bugging Shane because he's so grumpy. Don't you have work to do? No, it's dark. You know us farmers don't work in the dark. But I don't have any beer or anything for him yet, So I can't remember if I added that Sebastian one. Should I let Sam win for once? No, that's just your regular thing. Should I? No, okay. I don't know. If I give the cue ball a bit of a top spin, maybe I could. I'm not very good. Okay. Kind of wish I had a cat. Unfortunately, my dad is allergic to pretty much everything. She's Pierre's daughter. That's right. Okay. Well, in theory, anyway. I don't feel like I need to make friends with her that much. We're pretty insulated from the rest of the world here in Stardew Valley. And is that my future husband? Possibly? No, that's Pierre. I mean, I knew it wasn't Elliot, but I had also married Harvey one time. I'm working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on Friday night. Oh, that's right. It's Friday, so that's why everyone's here. Except Harvey. Well, I mean, not everyone except Harvey, but that's weird. Okay, so Elliot doesn't want to talk to me. Suppose I can talk to Leah. You can use a tapper to harvest syrups and other useful liquids directly from trees. Yes, thank you, Leah. Click on their portrait in your menu. If you use crab pots, it counts toward fishing experience. You can catch a lobster in the ocean for Elliot. Okay. Yeah, because I'm not going to have a pomegranate for a while. Apparently he loves those. And actually, this time, I should remember to give him something on his birthday. I think I need to get one of those calendars from Robin. Oh, wait a minute. So you were saying... Oh, God. Click directly on their portrait. Well, of course, he's not talking to me. She's actually has something to say to me. It's a slow process, but the result can be quite valuable. Okay. Oh, and I was going to get that mod to clean up Pam's yard. And it's really old. Looks like it hasn't been updated in a while. So I thought that was probably not a great idea. Because bad things can happen with the mods. Yeah, but where do you get the crab pots again? I know that at a certain point you can get them as a reward from a bundle. But you have this encyclopedic knowledge. So I feel kind of weird always being like, oh, I don't know about this because I know you're going to know the answer. But yeah, I can't remember. I have a lot of extra energy. Maybe I should chop the tree down. My brain does not retain enough of this stuff. I wonder, apparently I've played like 850 hours of Stardew Valley, and I still am clueless about so many different things. But that's the way it goes. The same thing like I've played, I wonder how many hours of World of Warcraft I played. I have no idea. Since I started, what year was that again? 2004. And played it off and on, and there's still like a lot I don't know. Yeah, 2004. Wow. Yeah, the 15-year anniversary was a couple years ago. So wait a minute, Demetrius has not come and asked me about my... Nope, he hasn't come and asked me about my cave yet. Okay. Well, whatever. Did I actually look at the... No, I didn't look at where the bus stop is. There might be some good stuff there. Not that I can see it too well at this point. I was thinking I might do one of the cross-stitch Stardew Valley kits. That might be fun, actually. Oh, a grape. Okay, that definitely comes in handy with the... that's like a tree, isn't it? One of the villagers. You know, it's a shame that I suppose I could try that mod to clean up Pam's yard and see if it works or if it just like, gets totally screwed up. Oh, okay. I'm probably not really close to crafting them, so I could probably buy it from Willie's shop. And oh, and I do have some bug guts. So once did what's his face give me the recipe for that? I can't remember. Um oh, I guess I'll sell this because it is gold star and that's silver star. And okay. My brain is like it's kind of okay, but not great. Okay, let's see. There. I don't know. I guess I'll keep the oysters because eventually I'll have a kitchen. And should I keep that? I just don't know who likes it. Anyway, my brain is just can't tell. Should I try planting those seeds? Nah, I just can't even see now. I gotta remember to bring those so that I don't inadvertently sell them or something. I really need another lamp or two in there because it's really dark. Open your menu, look at the hearts for townies, click on their pick. Yeah. Yeah, I know the website, like normally I would be alt tabbing and looking at stuff, but um I can't really do that with the when I'm streaming, and also it's kind of tedious to, sit there while someone is looking stuff up. But I'll definitely remember the thing about clicking on the portraits. Fortune teller. Oh, so the spirits are happy today, so I should probably go to the mines. I don't really feel like it, to be honest. But I should, because I really want to get those mine carts, and let's see. Mine carts are just so fantastic. Yeah, of course. Now, when would I do cross stitch? That's a good question. I used to do, like I said, like knitting and at lunchtime, even when I wasn't trying to calm my mind down to think of article ideas. Actually, a friend of mine at work, we used to call it the knitting club. We'd get together in a conference room at lunch and knit. And we've kept on doing it since the pandemic started, obviously by Zoom. But since I started doing this second job, I've just been kind of crazed. So I think I canceled one lunch with her and I need to reschedule. And actually, I have another friend that I canceled lunch with when I was going crazy. So really need to get that stuff back on track. Once I'm done with this second job, man, I can't wait. I actually have to go to campus tomorrow, like the whole day, because it's the first day for that vice chancellor that I'm temporarily working for. So I am like, wow, I have to wear do I have to wear business-like clothes? Too bad I can't fit into any of them. That's just the way it's going to be. I'm going to wear leggings and a big tunic, just like I've done every other time I've gone to campus during the pandemic. And I don't care. I'm sure she's going to be really nicely dressed because I've seen, a photo of her and stuff, and I get the feeling she's one of those people who is, and I don't care. So it's like, you want me to do work for you? I'm going to dress how I want to dress. And, the clothes I actually fit into. So she may not care, but as I said, I don't care because this is just temporary. But I was like, oh crap, I got to be at campus by 8 o'clock. I mean, I haven't had to be at campus at 8 o'clock since March 2020. So let's see what I guess I want to go. I guess I have to go to the mines. I don't really want to, but I should plant those radishes actually. I need a little fertilizer. But so I was actually to the point where I was like, I have to count backwards like I used to have to figure out what time the alarm has to go off. So it's weird. I was like, okay, well, I need to stop and get something for breakfast. That'll take 15 minutes to be on the safe side. You know, all that stuff haven't had to do for a while. So I'm really spoiled, I think, at this point. Oh, so actually, so what happens is you got laid off or whatever before the pandemic. So they were stupid because they didn't realize how tight the job market was going to get. So that is one reason for their stupidity. But it sounds like they're just jerks on top of it. So I just never understand people like that. You know, I was a manager in retail, and other than my friend who I worked with telling me that I intimidated the teenagers who worked for us, apparently a lot of people that worked for me liked me. And when I quit the Disney store, I quit because I had a bleeding ulcer, and the doctor said, you have to get out of retail. I was like throwing up blood. And so I quit the Disney store, and now I'm drawing a blank. Oh, yeah. So when I handed in my notice, like most of the staff told me they wanted to quit with me. And I was like, no, you can't do that. You need to, you need to, you know, keep working. And in retail, you really can, you know, people jump around a lot. Anyway, I got to get my stuff. So it's not like it would be unusual, but I was like, no, really. It's what the problem was is that the manager, I was an assistant manager, and the manager had worked at like Macy's or something. That's where they found her when they recruited her. So she was used to everything being done for her, all her hiring, you know, all her inventorying, like all sorts of stuff. She probably didn't even have to unpack shipments. So she just started hiding in the back. She wasn't waiting on customers, nothing. And so, I would be out there, and like after closing, if I finished my, the stuff I had to do for closing, then I'd go on the floor and start, you know, straightening stuff up along with the staff. And they were just like so shocked that I did that. I was like, no, you guys need to get out of here at a reasonable hour, especially, you know, with the like the high school students. So, I don't know. So I guess that's why they were pretty loyal. But, so then I started working as a secretary for Walden Books corporate headquarters. And, so I ended up, just for fun, at Christmas, I missed retail. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why. But, so I took a part-time job at Victoria's Secret, which was right across from the Disney store. So all the people who used to work for me would like come over to say hi. And, you know, luckily only a couple of them quit, but yeah, it was not a great situation. But, I don't know, people who don't appreciate, their employees are just idiots. That's, you know, one way to look at it. Oh no, I know. I do have to, I should have dropped the stuff off at the community center. Oh, hey, but this is going really well. I'm going to grab the quartz, I think, because I really want some quartz. Yeah, that was really stupid on their part. And I bet they're realizing it even more now. So the job market for employers is just like really tough. And a lot of people, it seems like a lot of people who were in like food service and stuff realized once their restaurants were closed down that their jobs really sucked. You know, and they really had been treated like crap. Oh wow, this is fantastic. I'm doing really well. Or my luck is good. So I guess a lot of restaurants, and I feel sorry for the small restaurant owners, you know, but not so much for the like fast food chains and stuff. They're realizing that they probably need to raise salaries and, you know, have actually some amenities and just absolutely basic amenities for their employees if they actually want to get employees. I guess I should start hugging this guy because I can use the... Oh, he takes so long. God. So hopefully hopefully employees will be in the driver's seat for a while because, it's really kind of horrifying, some of the behavior from, wow, this guy really is not loving me, of some companies. Okay. Seriously? That was like 10 hugs. Maybe it doesn't work on him. Maybe I should just... one more and then that's it. Yeah, no, I'm giving up. I mean, I know the ghost can take a while, but that's like kind of ridiculous. And I think you can get the stuff they have, well, some other ways. But I could just try hitting him. Does the same thing work? No, I don't think so. I think the mod probably has you... I would assume they don't drop stuff if you hit them. Because that kind of defeats the purpose of making them cuddly. Okay, so what time is it? 5:10. But I mean, as like much of a buzzword or buzz phrase as it is, I think some people are realizing that they really didn't have a work-life balance, and also that their employers treated them like crap. So hopefully some of the employers will realize that, they're not the ones who are driving the bus anymore. But some of them won't. Some of them just will stick with the same old stuff. Yeah, after I got so after I got fired, I'm one of those people that it's like I just want to move on. I don't hold a grudge, and so I had 6 months to... Oh, cool. Oh, this must be my new heart thing. Okay. So 6:10, I might have time to get another 5 floors down. So I was just gonna let it go. I wasn't gonna file a complaint with the EEOC. And so my husband's friend was like, no, you really have to do this for the other people in the company who are being treated the same way. Because, you're not... They can't do it because they're still working there. So they can't file complaints without knowing that their careers are basically over. So I was like, okay, I'll do it for other people. For myself, at this point, I don't care. Even though, as I said, it was kind of impossible to, like, everyone would be really enthusiastic about hiring me. And then they'd interview me and be like, so why did you leave your last job? And like I said, there was no good answer. You either say, well, I was unfairly fired because I was diagnosed with MS. Yeah, okay, that's going to go over well. Or I just decided 2 months at the company was long enough. I mean, it's really hard to find a way to do that. So, I ultimately started temping. But, that whole process takes forever with the complaints. And so my lawyer was like, okay, people like the EEOC almost never finds in favor of the former employee or the employee. So, but we have to go through this process to be able... We can't go straight to a civil suit. We have to do this first. So, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And, especially because he was working on contingency. So, so we had two meetings with the EEOC person because my former boss was just too busy. He insisted he couldn't be there for like 4 hours or whatever it was. And he just lied. I mean, he just like flat out lied. And I was just like, what? And so, but the problem is when you lie, apparently, you have trouble keeping your story straight. So what happened was 9:20, I gotta stop soon. So what happened during the second meeting is he started contradicting some of the stuff that he had said in the first meeting, because he just couldn't keep things straight because he was making it up as he went along. And so at one point, like all of us in the room started realizing that he was just like, contradicting himself. One point, his lawyer was like, and he said to the EEOC person, "Could I have 5 minutes in the hall with my client?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, sure." So they went outside and came back, and my former boss said, "I think I may have misspoke on a couple of things." And I was thinking, "Oh, is that what you call it?" That's an interesting way to put it. And so there's like so much. What happened is I'm not going to go into all of it, but so it took a few months, I think, till we got the decision. And I'm trying to remember. I think my lawyer called me and he's like, "You're not going to believe this." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "The EEOC found in your favor." And I was like, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah. And not just that, some of the stuff that we had put in there that we did not think actually was going to get any traction, like the fact that I had been hired as a salaried position, but after my diagnosis, I was changed to hourly, and my lawyer had put in the reason we thought that was, and we kind of just figured, it's not going to go anywhere. The guy actually extrapolated from some of the things we said, and said had some pretty strong comments about my former boss. So it was just really, really amazing. And I was pregnant at the time, and then like, I don't know, a year or so later, a couple of years later, I was near the office, and I went in with my son, and I was like, I just wanted to thank you so much. I said, "I realize you can't make any comment or anything, but I just want you to know that it validated everything that I that I went through." Because baked fish. What happened then also for the civil suit is so my former boss was so mad that this local firm he hired had, not managed to pull his butt out of the fire, with all his lying and stuff, that he hired a like big city firm, because we lived in like the boondocks, and so they called me in for a deposition, which was like exhausting, especially when you have MS. You start getting tired pretty quickly. So, in a deposition, a lot of times they'll just ask you like the same question in different ways to try to trip you up. So, but as I said, if you're telling the truth, it's not hard to keep your story straight, because there's only one story, and because you remember what happened to you. So, so they just were at me and at me and at me for like, it was like 6 hours. And I could see them actually getting a little frustrated. And at one point they were like, "Well, we'll let you have a break." And I was like, "No, I'm fine," which I was kind of lying about, but I could tell that they actually, I think maybe they felt like they had to come up with a new strategy or something. And they were like, no, we definitely need a break. So, and I saw them like talking furiously among themselves, but I was like, no matter what he told you, I'm not the one lying. So you're really not going to get any different answers out of me. And you're not going to be able to, trick me or trip me up or anything. So anyway, there's a lot more about that whole situation, but it all ended up to the best. He settled, as they call it, on the court steps. So it wasn't a lot of money, but the money wasn't the important part. Mainly I did it because I wanted him to think twice next time he was going to screw someone over, because it ended up costing him a lot of money with the legal bills. And then if your hug is still the starter dagger, yeah, I guess so. Ministry of Labor was called on them a few times. Yeah, no, it's really trying to think of the word. I mean, basically, I need to make another box, another chest. I mean, basically, it was a moral victory, and that was what was really important. Um, at the time, it wasn't about money because my husband actually had started a consulting business and had started getting work. So, we the situation, wasn't. Besides, this was like 3 years afterward. Obviously, you can't wait around for a judgment, legal judgment for that long. But it was just it was just the moral victory was like so satisfying. And the really good thing was, my lawyer told me when they came out, for some reason I wasn't allowed to go in when they were negotiating. I'm not sure why he was allowed to be in there, but I wasn't. So, um, you would have think it would be just the lawyers if I couldn't go in. But anyway, so they came out, and then my lawyer came out. My former boss and his lawyer came out. Then my lawyer came out, and he's like, "Hang back for a little bit." I was like, "Okay." And he says, like, "No, you're gonna want to hear this like as soon as possible." I was like, "Okay," because he had already come out and asked me, run the offer by me, so it wasn't that. And so he said, "Your former boss was whining that he's been ostracized from his country club at his country club, and actually asked. I guess he was kind of asked to leave." And I just started cracking up. I mean, it was like, first of all, what a big baby. What was I going to do today? Well, I was going to talk to I got to go to the community center, and I'm going to see if I got to water this one, if the traveling merchant has anything. But I think I know actually how people at his country club found out, which is really actually great. But so first of all, it's like whiny baby. I didn't have a job and I had MS. I mean, come on, give me a break here. But it also was just like so cool. But so it cost him a lot of money. Hopefully, he did think twice the next time he, wanted to screw someone over like that. Hopefully, I don't know. Some people don't learn, but anyway. Exactly. It wasn't. It really wasn't about the money. Yeah, it was. I think I ended up. I don't remember how much I ended up with. The problem is, of course, a lot of it went to the lawyer, which was fine because, he'd worked on contingency, and it was good that it actually worked out for him. No, I don't see anything like worth it. Orange sapling, 4,000. I don't remember how much. I guess it would be good if I actually knew the prices at Pierre's before I tried to figure out whether it was better to get it from here. I'm gonna go see what it is at Pierre's. But yeah, I mean, this guy was such a jerk. So the job I had was a website marketing manager for a new website that this guy was going to launch. The business that they were in was basically like cleaning and janitorial supplies, wholesale. So they decided that they wanted to start selling them, through a website. And so that's why I was hired. And I was lost there. So the name of the website was toiletpaperworld.com. Actually, it still is. I think I've looked it up, and it's still there. Exactly the same price, so I wouldn't save any money. But the website was not up. And you cannot, the main way you market websites is on search engines. But if the website isn't up, you really can't start submitting stuff to search engines. So there wasn't a lot for me to do initially. And so, I mean, it was just, I was like, I was trying to volunteer just to do anything. Because I just wanted to be kept busy and everything. So, but anyway, after I was fired, um, so I had my resume online, I was job hunting. And so because I'm good at website marketing, um, apparently, well, okay, so what happened is I get an email, this furious email from him. And it said, your website or your resume, your personal page with your resume is coming up before Toilet Paper World in the search engines when people put in toiletpaperworld.com. And I was like, or Toilet Paper World. And I was like, okay, you need to take it down. So I ignored that email because I was just like, oh, really? And obviously the case was still going on because that stuff takes forever. So, so then he sent me another email and I replied and I said, Ken, you hired me to be a website marketing manager. I'm good at marketing websites. That's why my resume is coming up before your actual website. And so I just left it at that. And then my husband said, you know what? What did he say? He said, you probably want to take that off your resume anyway, because it was only 2 months. I was like, yeah, you're right. But I was just like, man, what a baby, honestly. And that's what I did in the future, actually. When I started, wait a minute, I only applied, I'm trying to remember. Anyway, so, but at that point, I can't remember. I think I was still trying to find a full-time job, but I'm just looking for, what am I looking for? Stuff, foraging stuff. But anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, it's still around. I actually had to do a history of toilet paper page, which I thought was kind of funny, actually. I'm not sure if it's still on there, but it was, good. Bring that to good on there. It was pretty funny. But yeah, the guy was a jerk. I mean, little things like when I was interviewed, I was told I was going to be a manager with people working under me. And I was going to be writing the press releases and that I told him I really wanted a job description because I didn't have one in the job I was in. And I said, it's kind of hard to know what you're going to be reviewed on for your performance review if you don't have an actual job description. He was like, oh yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. We'll do that your first day. So first day I start, I found out, first of all, he's hired a New York firm to do the PR. So I'm not going to be writing the press releases. He's decided that he wants everyone in the unit to report directly to him. So I'm not going to have any people reporting to me. And then I was kind of like reeling a little because the whole point was that I wanted a different job than the one I was already doing at the company I was at. And I'd left that company and, the job was not what I was told. So then I said, okay, well, can we then, obviously we definitely need to do my job description. He's like, oh, I don't think we need to do that. I was just like, wow, I'm getting a really bad feeling here. This is not, I was bored in the previous job, but I was, they were good people. So yeah. And then like 4 weeks later, I think I can't remember, when I was diagnosed with MS. So he was a weird person. He'd like bring in like a rack of clothing. His wife was like selling them for charity or something. And he'd tell us that we had to each buy something off the rack, which I don't think that was necessarily illegal. Maybe it was, but we were like, what? So he was really, then he came into a meeting one time. We're all waiting for him. He comes into the meeting, sits down. He's like, starts telling us, he says, my daughter hates me. And we were all like, oh, okay. I mean, none of us knew him well enough to really want to talk about his personal life with him. Or so everyone was just sitting there, and he's talking about how they went for ice cream the night before and blah blah blah. I have no idea. I don't know what this is. I can't remember. So, but no one knew what to say. So there was like this really uncomfortable silence. And I finally said, teenagers, really hard to figure them out. I mean, it wasn't like the most intelligent thing to say, but I had no idea what do you say to someone that you absolutely do not know from, you know nothing about their personal life, and you also cannot stand them. And then there was a company-wide meeting for him to like introduce the website. And so I was sitting there with my coworkers, and he's doing the presentation, and he says, "Oh, and by the way, if this isn't profitable in the first 30 days, we're just going to shut it down." So like the five of us looked at each other like, "What?" First of all, you cannot expect that to happen. But secondly, none of us had heard that before. I mean, it was just, you know what I mean? It was like one of these just, I don't even know how to describe it. You're loving my stories. Did we have a shortage? It's one of those things where you're not sure. Okay, so yes, when we went to the grocery store, the shelves did not have a lot of toilet paper on them, but we never got to the point where we were like, oh my, I was just about to say, which would be very appropriate, but I'm trying not to swear. We never were like, oh my God, we have no toilet paper. So, and we never got close to that. Although we did end up like buying toilet paper at Trader Joe's when we normally we're fine with Costco. We get one of those huge things, and we had plenty of toilet paper. But yeah, so we'd get this like little four roll package at Trader Joe's. That was like all we could get. But we still were fine. Like we never so theoretically, yes, there was a shortage. I guess what actually happened, and from working at what was the company's name? Well, I won't say it anyway, but from working at the company, I actually knew a little bit more about like wholesale toilet paper. The problem was that the factory, the factories and the supply chain are set up to send a certain amount of a certain type of toilet paper to offices and institutions and stuff like that. All of a sudden, the offices didn't need toilet paper and didn't need that kind of toilet paper. And, residences did. But, oh, cool, a storm. But, so they weren't going to put on not a mine day. They weren't going to put on the shelves in the supermarket those like little foldable sheets of toilet paper that go in the, the containers, whatever those things are. Because, I mean, we could use it, but the supply chains also weren't set up for that. So, I mean, it wasn't that there wasn't any toilet paper. It was just all this toilet paper that, it's not ready yet. All this toilet paper that, wasn't appropriate for a residential situation. And that he didn't have enough residential toilet paper. So anyway, you probably already know that. But I just thought that was kind of interesting because people were like, why are we running out of toilet paper? And so because I don't know, for some reason I've always been interested in business. So I thought that was really interesting, that, I mean, who would ever, other than infectious disease specialists and scientists, who would have predicted? I mean, actually people did predict it, but, no one was listening to them. So, I mean, it caused such a huge shift in so many things. But, yeah, so that was funny. So the other thing is, I think I actually looked at toiletpaperworld.com a few months ago, and I believe they had updated the design. But before that, I looked at it, I don't know, probably a couple of years ago. It was the exact same design that they had in 2000. So, I mean, this guy just like spends money on the wrong things. But anyway, man, he was a jerk. I couldn't stand to be in I could barely stand to be in the room with him when I was doing, the EEOC meetings. And actually, I didn't have to be in the room with him much after that because he wasn't at the depositions for the civil case. And I think I ran into him one time, like when I was out, doing errands or something. And then we both pretended we didn't see each other, which was fine by me. But like I said, I mean, I don't know. I don't hold a grudge. It's just that he just was a really unpleasant person, so I don't think about it very often, but there's only certain things that I'm like live and let live about. And the fact I'm definitely not going to change my opinion that he's a jerk. So, but he was very strange too. He wasn't the worst boss I ever had, I don't think. Other than if you ignore the firing part, I did have one boss who was like verbally abusive. And so I kind of do know what his problem was, but what ultimately happened is he got demoted and then fired because he was just a jerk. So there you go. Okay. Monday. I did go and see. So what do I need to do? So I should bring that to Gunther, but that's just a minor thing. What else do I want to do? I suppose it might make sense to go buy some more seeds and plant some more stuff. Wow, what a disorganized. Yeah, it's pretty disorganized. Yeah, so I think I'll work on planting some more stuff. I think that's probably a good idea because it is. Oops, I gotta give the cat some water. It is lucrative. So, but oh wait a minute. You know what? I should get the strawberry out. Oops, thought I had the water selected. What are you eating? It smells like garlic or something. Guacamole. Oh, okay. Where did I put that strawberry? I forget where I put it. Put it somewhere weird, didn't I? I think I put it in the other chest. So, but anyway, I actually have had on campus 2 bosses I did not like. But that happens. That goes in the summer one. But I really like my boss now. And I feel appreciated, which is really important. More important than money in some ways. But actually, I also got money for being appreciated because there's an award that the campus gives out once a year. Yeah, so once a year, the campus has managers, supervisors nominate an employee or a team of employees if there was some people working on a project. There are 2 different kinds of awards, and so it was like a couple months ago, and I looked at my paycheck and I was like, that's weird. There's like $400 extra in my paycheck. And so I contacted our HR person. I was like, but it said the name of the award. I was like, yeah, but no one has said anything to me about this. And the last time I got one when I was in the chemistry department. My boss at the time had handed me a letter and told me that she had nominated me and I'd gotten the award. Oh, hi, Harvey. So it was just because it was the pandemic, like it kind of slipped through the cracks. And she's like, oh yeah, my boss's name nominated you, and you got the award. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I mean, they were like, I don't know, there were probably I don't know how many people get it every year. But anyway, so $500 comes along with it, which is nice. And so it was like, yeah, it is nice just to be appreciated, but it's nice when there's actually money behind it too. Let's see. 'So the melon thing, 12 days. So there are enough days. I probably should plant even more melons to make sure I get enough. Make sure I get enough gold star ones. And I mean, I can plant wheat, I suppose, but oh, corn. Yeah, I could start planting some corn. Did I plant hops? Yeah, I think so. Probably because it, oh, wait a minute. That's right. 4 corn stalks or whatever they are is good. I think that's enough. Yes, exactly. You buy a crack, you can play. Right, that's true. With a crab pot thing. Yeah, exactly. So it was one of those weird problems that like all these social psychologists and sociologists were studying that, the panic about a shortage caused the shortage. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna go buy a crab pot from Willie. But yeah. So you have a toilet paper manufacturer in town? Definitely. Do they have a company store? Oh, wait a minute. Is this a cutscene? Oh, I forgot about this. Come in, make yourself at home. Okay. That's good stuff there. The fish go crazy for it. Oh, so this is all just bait. Make sure to wash your hands good after dipping them in those juices. Okay. The aroma has been known to linger for up to 7 weeks, miss. Well, that reminds me. I have to tell my husband he's got to put that snail back in the garden. So you've been catching a lot of fish? Nope, none. I'm just going to say it's too difficult. He's going to be very scornful. Yes, it's a difficult sport, especially for a beginner. Yes, it is. If you tried the training rod, I sell them right here at a very low price. Is he kidding me? You should try using a training rod and you'll get a little more experience. Is he kidding me? He's joking, isn't he? Oh, he's upset. He's upset with me. Well, business has been tough lately. It all started about the same time that old community center fell to ruin. Me fish just don't sell like they used to. I've been working double time just to make ends meet. No time for my own projects. But if things pick back up around here, I might have the time to show you something. So, okay. So after... Okay. He says, yep, she's back there, an old friend that's seen better days. Okay. Yeah. Question mark. Definitely. Someday, miss, you'll see what I mean. Does he have a mermaid back there or something? Because remember, I've never done the community center, so... Okay. He actually does have a training rod. Seriously? Should I try that instead of the... Nah. I'm still going to stick with the fishing mod. Oh, wait a minute. Does he not have... Oh, that's cool. Oh, 25,000. Oh my God. So he doesn't have a crab pot. Where do you get them? Oh, you can, right, you said you can craft them. Can I craft any? I don't think I've gotten to that point. I forget when you get that. Do I have to start? I probably have to start fishing. I don't have time to fish. Okay. I wonder if I should buy the training rod. Catch every fish you unlock the new one. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I just saw that because I was doing some reading on Stardew Valley. Should I try the training rod? I guess so. I don't know. Well, just I guess in case something's fluey with the mod. I don't know when it was last updated. I think I looked. I think it was okay. So wait a minute. I can't go into Elliot's house yet. Oh my God, I'm still only on one heart. It's so hard to tell exactly where you're going with this. Monday at 3:10. I don't know where he is. Is he inside his? If he's inside his house, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to get anywhere. not going to be at the bar. I think he's only at the bar at Friday nights. So I guess I should make. But Linus did give me the. Did I get the recipe from Linus yet for the bait? No, I didn't. So I still have to. I didn't, huh? Still have to make friends with Linus enough to get the recipe. That's the problem with doing multiple games. You just like, oh yeah, I have this, and then you find out, no, not in this run through. So, okay, so I'm doing pretty well with Linus, though. I'm surprised I only have 2 hearts with him, huh? Oh, and I need to remember. So Friday night, I have to remember to bring parsnips for Pam. And Leah, no, I forget. Leah actually likes dandelions. It's also easy. Oh, I don't think I have anything for her. Well, maybe I'll give her the strawberry because after all, I don't think I'm going to run into Elliot. How nice. She always says just the same thing. I feel more energetic in this wonderful weather. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Did I make any progress with you? 1 heart. Okay. I haven't talked to Elliot because I can't track him down half the time. Oh, I think I will try the new rod. Let's see, it's 5 o'clock. I actually have a I'm really a spaz with the minigame though, so I could just embarrass myself. But I do have the mod, I think, assuming it's up to date. So I don't have to have any bait, do I? Okay, so let's give this a shot. Maybe I should use the bigger pond. Oh yeah, I didn't really cast it far enough, did I? Yeah, so I know it's kind of disappointing, but yes, I am using that mod. Well, it's really frustrating. And I know I'm not the only one who said that, so. Huh. Why that one's taking longer. Oh. Did I not do what I was supposed to do? I think you're just supposed to click on it when the exclamation point comes up. As far as the mod. Oh my god. This is the training rod for sure. This takes forever. Okay, so I got seaweed. So this is, and to me, it's like not the most exciting thing to watch someone fishing in Stardew Valley. It's like, throw it in. I mean, I guess if you have the mini game playing, but that's just not going to happen. This is kind of like World of Warcraft fishing. You just have to click at the right time. So it's not exciting. Does it use up? It does use up energy, doesn't it? Huh. Man, and that noise just really... I know it's supposed to be bees, but it just sounds like a huge swarm of flies. Oh, 8 o'clock. Well, it's obviously going to take me a little while till I make much progress on the fishing. Okay. I'll probably do it off stream because it's really not the most exciting thing. I could clean up a little. Clean up some of the... Oh, wait a minute. Did I actually... Okay, great. I didn't build my silo. Oh, yeah, I did build a silo. Okay. See, it's trying to keep track of which game I'm in and what I did in which. Now, I did not upgrade my axe enough. I didn't upgrade my axe at all, did I? Crud. Did I really not? So I upgraded my pickaxe. I guess I should upgrade the axe, shouldn't I? I really would like to get animals, though. It's really... Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure ponds are not a good spot. it just seems like boring to do it. So I'll probably do some fishing off stream until I improve my I'm at least up to a reasonable speed that's not just mind numbing to watch. Funny because did I already put a lot of grass in the thing? Because I thought I had a lot more grass than this. 105. So I guess I put some in, but I thought there was more grass than this. Okay, I can't see, so. I do like the fireflies. Okay, so let's see. I'll just go over this way, see if there's anything. It's so pretty when they go over the ponds. Okay. Oh, big stump. I didn't plant the melon seeds, so I definitely need to do that tomorrow. And it's going to rain so that I won't have to, I won't have to water. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I guess I should probably go to the mine unless it's really bad luck. That's just when I'm like, when I'm totally brain dead, I can't play this game because it's just too much like real life. I'm trying to remember what you need to do. Let's see, that goes in the other one, driftwood. But you get a machine that you can put the junk into. So I'll save that. I don't remember what comes out the other end, to be honest. Okay. So I didn't produce a lot today, but that's life. So wait a minute, I don't have a lightning. I can't build a lightning rod yet, can I? Shoot. So I won't be able to build a battery. Well, that's kind of disappointing. But summer has 20 no, not 22. How many days? 20 days. So hopefully I will do whatever I need to do. I can't remember. Obviously, you need to level up in something. Can't remember what. I think foraging, maybe. Okay, weather report. Oh, good. It's going to storm tomorrow. And hopefully I will have a thing. Spirits are very displeased today. So this is not going to be a mining day. Which is fine because I've got a lot of seeds to plant. Okay, so I guess I should get this fertilizer first. And probably need to make some more. Yes, I do. Cool. And then I don't have to put water in the cat's bowl either. Level forage for lightning rods. Oh, Leah likes driftwood for making her art. Okay. So, actually, that's what I can do today is foraging because I'm not going to use up any energy. Well, I will use up energy with hoeing and stuff, but I'm trying to figure out what makes the most sense here. Okay, I think. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's a little startling, I have to admit. Well, didn't mean to do that. I did the most, it looks like, I don't know what, I did the most disorganized. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. I should just fill it in because I'm obviously gonna, if I want to use sprinklers, I'm gonna have to redo it. So there's no point in planting them like that. It just doesn't make sense. I was like on my mobile, on the mobile run through I'm doing, I did the same thing. It's winter, and I'm like, wow, why did I put the sprinklers like that? Because the sprinklers are still sitting there. And so I picked all the sprinklers up, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be more organized in the next season. I mean, I'm really impressed by people who are like really organized about their plots. Oh, I need more. But it's just not me. Okay. How many more do I have? I have 9 plus 4, 13. Oh, okay. So let's Oh, the luau. Yeah, that's right. Remember I put the you suggested I use the yeah, just that just hit me. It um oops. So I should have a good melon for the luau. I think last time I used a gold star cauliflower. And that came out pretty well. Let's see. Corn. Okay, so that's an okay place to plant it. Okay. My eyesight is so bad I can't even tell sometimes whether there is um, whether there's fertilizer. This kind of the basic fertilizer is really hard to see. I actually should bring this to Gunther. I have no idea what point I'm at, but and so I don't even know where did I get that sunfish. I didn't catch it, right? Did I? A river fish, sunfish. Okay, so I still need to turn one in, but it has those weird squares that look like you can't put anything in it. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go to the community center. And none of this, like these look like they're almost ready, but they're not. So I'm gonna forage. Oh, there's some wigglies. A stone. Wow. But of course, foraging is what I'm after. Whoops. So I'll just go, I'll do a loop through town and up to the community center. And actually, community center first. And then I'll go south of the town and forage. Oh, there are the wigglies. Ah, not exciting. Okay. I mean, I probably should be clearing some stuff out south of town to encourage, spawning. No, which one was it? It was a river fish? Yeah. Okay, so it did work. Catfish, shad. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this to Gunther. Wow, it's really pouring. Oh, there's Pam, and I didn't bring anything for her. Well, I guess I'll talk to her. Hi, stranger. Okay. Well, so she doesn't have a lot to say. But then on the other hand, I'm not handing her a beer, so. I wonder, so I guess once the bus is fixed, she doesn't spend her whole day in Joja Mart. I can't remember. I mean, I have gotten that far. I just never really paid attention to it. I assume oh yeah, that's right. She's standing at the bus stop waiting for you to, you know, need the bus. Apparently you're the only, passenger. Excuse me. Nope, no reward. That's life. Okay. I mean, this doesn't make sense, really. Why would they be standing here in the rain? Rain muffles sound so I can play my guitar louder without my mom getting mad. But then why aren't you in playing with your guitar? I'm tutoring Vincent and Joss today. They're a handful, but it's nice to make a difference in someone's life. It seems like she has no idea that it's raining or something, you know? Because where are the kids? Why isn't she talking about, oh, I didn't have to tutor them today or something like that because of the rain? Honestly, I think their mother would be happier during rainy days to get rid of them. Hey. Oh, right. Okay. And I'm obviously not good enough friends with him. You're going, no. It is very hard to find him sometimes. Now, I don't think he stands out on the deck when it's raining, but I'm going to check anyway. Nope. I think he stays in his cabin, to be honest, if I remember. And you know who's really hard to talk to is Sebastian, because he's like literally he's in his room and you can't go in there until you're his friend. So you have to, like on the days he goes to the bar, then follow him or wait for him there or something. So he's a little tough. They're all a little tough until you can actually go into their houses and go in all the rooms. Not to mention, as a busy farmer, I do not have time to fish. I know I should fish in the river in the rain. It's just boring. And I really want the lanterns. So I want to be able to do a lightning rod, and so I want to do the foraging today. I guess, where am I with foraging? Okay, so I already did gather, right? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so I'll just start clearing stuff out here and let's see. I need to do it anyway. I mean, I could wait till winter, but you know, need to do it. And I've got all the salmon berries for energy, so oh god, the rain sounds so nice. It's like we go for months without rain, so it's been 3 or 4 months probably by now. So it is really nice to hear it. Hopefully it won't be a really bad fire season. But last couple of years have not been great, so. Okay, so I'm going to go over that island to the east and see what I can find. Oh, there's just sweet pea. Oh, can't get. Can get. Okay. Yeah, I really need to upgrade my axe. That would make sense. I mean, I have the money. Not sure about the copper bars. What time is it? It's 8:10. So I guess I should start meandering. Actually, I'm going to have some. Oops, wrong one. I wonder if I make jam out of the salmon berry. I wonder how much energy that'll be. Probably figure that out. It would be more efficient than popping like 10 salmon berries in my mouth. Hey, is there anything to pick up here? Look like it. Yeah, I really let this grow up around here. I need to clear some out. Whoops. I mean, that's, I think, why nothing's spawning. I can't remember what this is made up of. I'm sure there's iron in it. The lightning rod. I know there's iron. I just don't remember anything else. Probably stone, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I have a salmon berry so I can finish this. Oh, there's a spice berry. That's nice. Oh, I was about to start chopping at the sign. I can't even see. I thought it was a tree. Okay, so that's all. Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't. There is something though that you have to clear for stuff to spawn though, right? Is it just branches and rocks? But yeah, I figured it does give forage experience. Okay. What do I have to put away? Okay, I'm gonna sell. Hello. I'm gonna sell this, and then the gold star ones, and definitely the coral. I guess that one. I'll hang on to the spice berry. Yeah, I know it's getting late. Yeah. So I can make a preserves jar, which I probably should do. Wood, stone, coal. So I have 2 copper. I'm not gonna have enough copper ore to make enough bars. So I want wood, stone, coal. Was that it? Yep. Okay. So I'll start using that. I'll throw some salmon berries in and see how much energy I get from the jam. I mean, it takes a while, but still, it's not like you're sitting there doing it yourself. So, okay, I'm gonna save the shell. That's a lot of sweet peas. Probably don't need that many. Yeah, a couple of them. Because I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't level up. Bummer. I think I'll do one more day and then I'll end the stream because I have to wake up at 6 tomorrow, which is not looking forward to. Be clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect weather for the luau. The event will take place on the beach starting between 9 and 2. Don't be late. Okay. Fortune teller. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Well, I guess I'll keep doing foraging so that I can get the lightning rod. Yes, dear Deborah, tomorrow we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. The governor himself is attending the event, so make sure you're on your best behavior. Come to the beach sometime between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Mayor Lewis. I don't know when that thing's going to be done, but I think I do have. So if the melon's not ready, I do have a gold star cauliflower. So there's that. I don't have to do any watering. It looks like the peppers are ready, but they're it. And that's, what is it? Is that the hops? No, that's the hops up there. This is tomatoes. That's right. Okay, tomatoes, and then this is the corn, I think. Yeah. Okay. The other thing is I probably should start trying to, I don't know if there are really many weeds and grass. Oh no, I need to go to the train station. That's what I need to do. And then maybe I can cut down some weeds and stuff and get some more, wait a minute, wrong bin. I'll bring a parsnip for Pam. More, seeds to plant, free seeds. So, okay. Okay. Cat has water. There's a spiceberry. Okay. So at least hopefully by the next storm, I'll have, what am I saying? I'll be able to use the tree seeds to craft the berries, the bar. Trees don't remove grasses, limbs. Yeah. Oops, I'm walking by that. Okay. Yeah, so I never cleared out the train station area. Right? No, I don't think I did. So that should raise my my foraging, at least to some extent. And there's plenty of weeds, so then not using any energy. Although the spa's right here, so whoops, wigglies. A book. Okay. I don't have anything against, definitely don't have anything against books in real life, but a little disappointing in Stardew Valley after a while. Okay, so I did get some seeds, only one set so far. Yeah, so there are plenty of weeds. That's good. I only have one. Interesting. Oh well. There is a lot to clean up here, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna do all the weeds first. Copper ore, so that's good. Are there any more weeds? I bet there probably are, right? Maybe not. I think there are some down here, aren't there? No. Huh. I got all of them. Okay, so I might as well start, or most of them. Oh, I started playing this week a game. I think I played it mostly at lunch when I was just like my brain was so tired. Power Wash Simulator. So it's definitely good for when you really are just, your brain just is like, no, nope, nope, need a break. And so you're just sitting there like washing stuff. I mean, granted, it gets like when you can't find out what the last part is that didn't get washed and you can't see where it is. Yeah, that's a little bit of thinking, but it's not like Stardew Valley where you're like, okay, what do I need to do with my day? And it's a lot like real life. And your brain actually needs to, to maximize the time you have every day. You do need to think ahead, think short term, think long term, you know. So it's like my most um my most brain taxing, if you can call it that, at least, is Stardew Valley that I've been playing recently. House Flipper and then Power Wash Simulator. But it is like very zen. Um, it's just very calming until there's like you're at 99% on something and you cannot figure out what is still dirty. That was a little frustrating, but I'll definitely be able to clear all this out. You cracking your knuckle again, or
no?
Okay.
Now.
No, don't crack your knuckles, please. Don't crack your knuckles then.
I'm joking.
Okay. My son and I just did. We unboxed a subscription box. We did a video right before I started streaming, and we found one of the things was this therapy putty. That was really nice. I like that. Now you said you can't find. We had it like we got another one like maybe a year ago, but you can't find it, right? So you can have the therapy putty.
No, you take.
Okay. No, you can have it if you want to.
Take
Okay, I'll take it. I think I'll go in the spa. I don't know. The spa building looks a little bit decrepit. Oh, wrong one. Let's see. So you just walk through here, right? Yeah. Okay. You come out in your bathing suit. I never knew that you actually were supposed to continue down. Like it took me until I think the playthrough right before this one. Yeah. Okay, so it said the thing I read said you're not supposed to move. Exactly what I think I called the power wash simulator. Cleaning is only fun in a game because yeah, I actually don't mind cleaning in real life, but the problem is I can't really do it. I used to before I had my first MS attack. I used to like spend a whole day cleaning on the weekend, and I didn't really mind too much. But I can't do it. I just get too tired. And Linus is in the winter. Linus goes in here, which I think is pretty cool. And completely understandable, too. Although I guess it's not very cozy in there because it's all tile and stuff. So, okay, so I think I got everything, right? So maybe it's only 5:10. What I'll do is I'll do a loop. Huh. I guess I'll give him, I don't know if I can still give him anything. Yeah, I can. No, 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 no. He's so easy to please, honestly. Okay. A warm rain is a pleasant way to get clean. Okay. I'll go along with that one. Yeah, I guess I'll just do a loop down and see if there's anything I can pick up. It's Wednesday, so I think I'll just be the usual suspects at the pub. Not the Friday night big crowd. See, I really need one of those calendars. Oh, so today was Maru's birthday. I don't feel too badly about that. I miss Gus's birthday. Oh well. I mean, there's no one that like I really have to, you know. I suppose I should go say hi to Alex. Maybe. I don't know. I guess can I still get in their house? Yep. Hello. This is not good weather for sports. This is true. Oh, well, I can always lift weights inside. Go for it. I guess you should say hi to Evelyn. When I woke up, I heard dripping from somewhere. I think the roof might be leaking. Well, that's what your grandson is supposed to take care of. In the old days, George would have scampered right up and fixed it. Sigh. Well, that's what your grandson is for. Hey, Alex, fix the roof. Lift weights. So he's going to lift weights instead of fixing the roof. Maybe his grandmother isn't used to asking him because he's only lived with them for a couple of years. Did I check this out? Nope. Clear this off. So wait a minute. Did I ask you what you're crocheting? I don't know if I did. Did I add the forage stuff to the? Oh, wait a minute. Which forage stuff? Do I have still forage stuff? Oh, you're right. I didn't. So I'll have to do that next time. Yeah, that did not occur to me. Weird, because usually I remember that by like the second or third day. I actually have all these stuff too. I went really quickly. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I don't have the mushrooms, but I think I have everything else. I moved really fast. Oh no, it's in my other game that I have the oak resin. Darn it. I keep getting my games confused or my playthroughs confused. Well, did I not do a maybe I should make a tapper for the oak tree if I didn't. Actually should. Okay, so it's what, wood and what can I put back? It's wood and copper, right? Isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, I might have, but it hasn't produced yet, so I don't remember. But there's an oak tree. That's a maple tree, so I may not have any tappers on. I actually want to do them down here. So, okay. There we go. I probably should put a few up, but I'm a little short on the copper. So, oh, I should pop this down. Seed. Oh, I don't have any open spaces, do I? Here. You're making a pillow cover. Cool. Yeah, that'll be nice. It's what's really nice about that stuff is that you can pick the design, you can pick the the materials. So sometimes what I do is like I see something I liked, the same thing with sewing. I see something I liked in a store and I'd be like, yeah, but I don't like that fabric or I don't like that color or something. And then I just make it myself. My grandmother started teaching me how to sew when I was like 9, I think. When we were there for the summer. I also can do the geodes. So wait a minute. There's pine tar. I need to keep the stuff in the same place so I know what I have. I do have 1 iron bar. So yeah, I sew most of our curtains because I find fabric I really like, and and then just make very simple curtains with them. But okay. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is log off since I have to get up early tomorrow. But I really appreciate you joining me again, and I really appreciate you listening to me. Um, and I hope you know, you got to keep me up to date with what goes on with your job search and something. I should quickly do the luau. You're right, I could. Well, it's almost 8. You're right, I can quickly do the luau. That's true. It's like go there, pop the stuff in, and leave. Okay. Although I do have to water stuff, remember. Let's see, it's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to the thing, so. Starting tomorrow, an unusual amount of shells and corals are expected to wash up on beaches all around the world. I'm no scientist, but I've heard it's something to do with crab mating season. At any rate, you could make some good coin homing your local beach. Plus, I assume that's foraging too. So, okay, so it looks, yes, my melons are ready, so that's good. Deborah, how are you doing? I've enclosed some instructions on how to make one of my favorite fish recipes. New cooking recipe, sashimi. That's cool. Okay, so let's see what I have here. Okay, where is my watering can? There we go. That must be radish. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. So I have to go. Yeah, so I do. I have a gold. Now, I probably should. I definitely need to make sure I have 5. I definitely should get some more melon seeds tomorrow. Because then come winter, I think I can usually. Oh, winter? No, wait a minute. It can't be winter. Quality crops. So yeah, I already did that. So then I could actually have it by fall, maybe. Yeah. So that would be good. I'm not spacing out on it this time. I'm actually remembering that I need to do it. She meant to do some more work this weekend. Yesterday, our internet went out, and then when that came back, our power went out. Well, not exactly at the same time, but similar. So I did not. I have to be online to work because it's all online stuff. So I didn't get work done. And then today we went and a friend of mine just moved into a new place, and so I went over and my husband and son helped her hang all her pictures, or almost all her pictures, most of them. So I did not get my work done, but I'll be on campus tomorrow, and I won't get distracted because I won't be anywhere near the computer that has the games on them, and my son won't be gaming and talking, so The luau has begun. Okay, you're in the way. I like petting you, but you're in the way. Okay. Okay, so I actually, yeah, so there wasn't much that was ready to harvest. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a while for the what am I saying? Oh, yeah, to do that bundle. Because it's gonna take a few days for the oak resin or whatever to be ready. I think it's oak resin. No, I don't know. Yeah, oak resin, pine tar. The one and only sad bread. Hello. Water your flower. Oh my god, you're right. I didn't water my flowers. Oh my god. Did I? And you know what? I don't yet have the darn, I don't yet have the I need a horse. I don't yet have, what am I saying? Oh yeah, the beehive. I actually probably could do one. Okay. I water the flowers. I wonder, you know what it probably would be, I probably should then go south. That might actually be quicker. Okay. Yeah, so we're just doing the luau now. And then, because in real life, the real life thing, I have to get up early tomorrow. I'm gonna log off after the luau. But we know it's gonna be a successful luau. I don't think you really get anything besides the, hey, you had a great soup and that's wonderful from it. But someone did apparently do a mod where you gain more benefits from joining these festivities than just, you know. I do like to talk to everyone and see what they're up to. I don't think I've never tried to talk to the governor. What a lovely occasion. It's always a joy to visit Stardew Valley. Thank you. Lewis is going to say, look sharp. The governor is here for his annual visit. If you brought something for the potluck, make sure and add it to the soup cauldron. I did remember, right? Yeah, okay. You know when you just all of a sudden think, did I remember? Shane actually says something decent. Wow, you don't get hot pepper chutney like this in the big city. It does sound good, actually. Demetrius says, this is tiring, honey. Are you ready to visit the buffet soon? So he's getting worn out by the dancing. Robin says, ow, you stepped on my foot, dear. Emily says Emily is unresponsive. Okay. George says, that music, it's too loud, of course. And I have a little can't I have a little peace and quiet to enjoy the ocean? Well, I mean, I do understand that. The smell of the ocean takes me back many years, long before you were born. Okay, well, yeah, that's probably true. Okay, let's see. And Haley, what a pleasure to always talk to her. I would dance, but I don't want to get sweaty. How can you get sweaty when you're on a beach? Well, I guess you could, but it just seems like Stardew Valley's beach looks like it's pretty breezy. Alex says, perfect weather for a beach party, huh? Yep. Got that right. What's Sebastian going to say? 1 year, Sam put a pound of anchovies in the potluck soup. Ever wondered why Sam leads the town in community service hours? So did he just do that on his own, or did Sebastian give him the idea? I'm full, but what else is there to do besides eat? There's dancing. And Leah or Jody says, hope the soup is good this year. Carolyn says, I put fresh vegetables from my garden into the communal soup pot. Okay. God only knows what Pam is going to say. Hey, free buffet, one of the perks of living here. Enjoy it, kid. Okay, so that wasn't that bad. And Gus says, these blasted sandflies keep landing on the food. Okay. Let's see. Abigail says, it's tiring. Try to socialize with everyone. I'd rather watch the sea. Yeah, I totally understand that. I am actually, believe it or not, an introvert. So I do Well, it's like parties, especially when I don't know anyone. Good. Harvey says, good thing I came with sunscreen. Oh, Harvey, you're a little boring, I have to say. I wonder if Maru could use some sunscreen on her shoulders. Go for it, because I'm not marrying you in this playthrough. Maru says, whatever Linus is roasting smells awfully good. Slurp. Oh, what is he roasting? I forget. A slow, continuous rotation is key to achieving the perfect roast. He doesn't tell us what he's roasting. And Penny says, we do this festival every year to give the governor a taste of everything the valley has to offer. Sam says, governor, who cares? Why should I care about some random old guy? Yeah, no, it's just ceremonial. Not that exciting. Oh, and I forgot Pierre's selling stuff. Marlon says, I'll be back here by the trees. The air is a lot cooler. Yeah, that's probably true. Leah says, how's the farming coming along? It must be a busy season for you. Yep. And Elliot? Oh, I know what he says. I woke up late, stepped out of the door, and found myself in the middle of all this hubbub. Yep. I forgot that today was the Luau. Yep. Okay, so I think I decided last time that I have plenty of leaves already on my walls. So okay, let's see. So I'm gonna put the melon in, and I think I talked to everyone, didn't I? I'm pretty sure. Well, except the little kids. You get friendship levels increased. Okay. Okay, good. I don't know. I'll try to talk to little kids. I'm bored. Yeah, that sounds about right. And Jess says, Vincent isn't a good dancer. He's like a 4-year-old boy, so that is not a surprise. Okay. Should we move forward with the luau? The governor seems a little hungry. Yes, let's start. I tell you that the soup looks like a really nasty color, doesn't it? Well, folks, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I trust that you all put high quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. Okay. Oh, I did forget to talk to, what's her name? I forget. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting this soup? Marnie. I forgot to talk to Marnie, didn't I? I think she just says put something in the soup. The governor says, of course, I've been looking forward to this all year. I don't think, did I talk to Gus? Yeah, he talked about the sandflies. That's right. That's good, right? Oh my, that's the best soup I've ever tasted. Cool. Leave some for the rest of us. Jeez. Lewis says, you're right. It's delicious. Wonderful job, everyone. Now, who else wants a taste? Okay, so Tasmouse, what you were saying was that then if it's a successful one, you get a bump in friendship, I guess. Time to head home. Okay, there was nothing I had to do, right? Yeah, because as much as I'd like to continue playing, I have to get up in like not too long. So anyway, check your heart levels. Okay, I'll do that first. Yes. Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh, I have 2 hearts with Elliot. Okay, 2 with Evelyn. That's great because she has good recipes. 2 with Pam. Okay, so yeah, that did actually, with people that I've actually done stuff with it definitely increased it. I mean, I know it increased it on the ones I couldn't see. Also, it's just that I couldn't see them. So yeah, that's great. So now actually, I think with the 2 hearts, I can go into Elliot's cabin, right? When he's either when he's there or not there. So, well, actually go into his cabin, period. So that's great. Yeah. I never noticed that. I mean, I don't think, I mean, I'm a little, I know I should have, but my brain isn't retaining that stuff. So as I was saying, thank you so much again for hanging out and giving me all the good information. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to try to retain it as much as possible. So anyway, I think I'll probably won't stream tomorrow night unless I'm Yeah, because I haven't been on campus for a whole day, so I'm definitely going to be pretty wiped out. But I'm gonna try to stream a couple more times this week. Something happened last week and I didn't stream that much during the week. I forget what it was. Anyway, so I hope you have a good night and everything. And I really appreciate you being here. So take care and I will hopefully see you soon. Night.